Girls basketball action here between the Lady Chargers and the Lady Commodores as we are getting ready to tip off here in about 7 minutes. So we'll just try to keep it right here. The Lady Chargers from Grenada and the Lady Commodores from Lafayette are both on the court taking their warm-ups right now. And we'll get into basketball action here in 6 minutes and 50 seconds. We'll have the starting lineups. We'll give you our starting lineups here in just a moment. But as we said, we're going to be giving you a lot of basketball the rest of the season for the Lafayette Commodores. Both boys and girls will be in action right here on Rep Sports Radio throughout the season. And our next game and telecast, we're airing them live on the radio and doing a tape delayed television in the Oxford area on Channel 97. The games will be available on Saturdays, Sundays, and Tuesdays here in the Oxford area. Having some issues here with getting up and going. We've lost our network once again. And see if we can get it up and going. A lot of problems here on our first broadcast with the Commodores from Commodore Gym here. And so we're about set. We'll go ahead and give you Grenada's starting lineup for the Lady Chargers. The starters are going to be Tamara Howard, a guard, an 11th grader, number 11. Jatavia Horton, number 12. She's a senior. She is the other guard. Kadisha Goldman, number 20, a forward. Takia Joseph, a 10th grader. She is a forward. And Ashley Chamberlain, number 32, a senior forward for Grenada. And now the starting lineup for your Lafayette Commodores, the host team here in the Coach C Classic. Starting at guard, a 5'2 senior, number 3, Makira Buford. Starting at guard, a 5'5 senior, Mariah Buford. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sorry, Mariah's not going to draw the start tonight. Mariah Harrison will draw the start, a 5'5 senior guard, number 15. Kiana Perry, a 5'4 forward junior, number 5. Tiffany Ragsdale, a 5'4 senior forward and guard, number 13. And Janae Westbrook, number 14, a sophomore guard, 5'5", and she'll be drawing the start. That's your starters for the Commodores and the Chargers tonight. Terry Sparks, our producer engineer up here on the television, has got us up and going. And so we'll be good to go here as we get the kinks worked out of this deal. And appreciate everything Terry's done running around sweating. It's a little hot up here tonight, but so we're going to get everything going and hopefully be up and going here in just a few minutes for the opening tip between the Commodores and the Chargers. Hit the wrong button. I hit a commercial.
That's fine. Is he playing? We're out? You over?
Huh? I'm off. What?
When it timed out, I closed it, logged back in,
Yeah.
launched it right back up. So if it times out again, we'll have to go all the way through. That's the reason we need that password.
And welcome back. Sorry about that. We threw in a quick commercial real quick. But as we said, we're working the kinks out here, kind of learning on the fly as the Commodores and the Lady Chargers from Grenada. About 3 minutes from the opening tip here, we just did our starting lineups. And as we said, the starters for the Lafayette Commodores, Makira Buford, number 3. She comes in averaging 14.2 points per game. She is the leading scorer for this Commodore team. And then Kiana Perry, number 5, she's averaging a half a point per game. Mariah Harrison, number 15, averaging 6.2 points per game. Tiffany Ragsdale, number 13, the leading scorer last night over in Tupelo. She's averaging 3 points per game. And Janae Westbrook, the sophomore, averaging 13.8 points per game. So be a lot of fun to get these girls up and going. It'll be the first time they've been on television in a couple of years here on Big Sky Video, and brand new to the radio here on Rep Sports Radio 102.1. Here in the Coach C Classic as these teams are getting set. Had a lot of fun games here today as the Oxford Chargers lost 68-63 in the last game. We'll get you some scores from earlier. North Pontotoc girls beat Clinton a little earlier in the game before Oxford. She got here just in time to see the end of that one. But now it's the Commodores and Grenada. Girls about to tip it off here in just a couple of minutes. From Commodore Gym here is we've got the TV cameras going. We've got 3 cameras for this game. We've got one courtside, one up top, and one giving you the scoreboard down in the right-hand corner that you'll be able to see. And we'll be able to bring a lot of info to you here as the night goes on, right here on Rep Sports Radio. Invite you to join us throughout the week here on Rep Sports Radio. Game time every morning from 7 to 9, and then the F&R show, Fred Johnson, Ronnie Williams, myself will be on from 9 to 10. Knox Graham with a lunchtime blitz from 10 to 12. Alan Basil will be on from 2 to 4. Then Tracy Whitehurst takes us home in the afternoons with Widespread Sports. A lot of fun throughout the day here on the Rep Sports Radio Network. A lot of different shows throughout the day and a lot of fun, man. A lot of breaking news. And Mr. Eugene Babb was one of our loyal listeners that unfortunately passed away earlier in the week. And he called in daily and called in just about every show we had there on Rep Sports Radio, and really going to miss Mr. Eugene. And just want to say our thoughts and prayers going out to his family, as he was a dedicated Ole Miss Rebel and Lafayette Commodore fan. Lived out there in Paris, Mississippi. So want to send our condolences, our thoughts and prayers out to his family. And a lot of news from here yesterday at Lafayette High School as Coach Anthony Hart, the head coach of the 2-time defending state champs, 32-0, has stepped down to become the new athletic director beginning January the 1st. As the starters are being named right now on the court for Grenada, Eric Robertson will take over as the head football coach starting January the 1st. July 1st will be the first official day for Coach Anthony Hart to be the new athletic director for the Commodores. And now the starting lineups for the home Lafayette Commodores as they are on the court. And now number 3, Makaira Buford is being announced. Leads this team in scoring. Got a big brace on that left knee, though. So Kiana Perry is next. Number 5, as we talked about. So we're almost set for the starting to get this one going here for Lafayette and Grenada. As the starting lineups are being announced, we're just a couple of minutes away from this one getting going. And now the teams will come out. The referees are taking their jackets off, laying them on the scorer's table. Good night of basketball here for the Commodores as they're about set for the opening tip with the Grenada Chargers. We said Grenada is led by Jatavia Horton. She's the leading scorer on this team with 11.3 points per game. And we're about set for the opening tip between Lafayette and Grenada. Refs are pointing. They're up. They got the ball. There's the whistle. Here's the opening tip. Going to be controlled by the Grenada Chargers. Straight to the hoop. Up. And the basket is good. And that's Jatavia Horton. She has 2. And now Makira Buford will bring the ball across the center line. Sets up. Passes it off top to Westbrook. Westbrook drives. Left baseline. Shot is up. Good. Foot on the line for Ragsdale. It's just a 2-pointer. And now the Commodores are putting the pressure on in the backcourt. Now we've got a travel. That'll go against Howard of Grenada, and first turnover for Grenada. 2-2 here, just underway in the first quarter. And now we've got a whistle underneath. I believe this one's going to go against Perry of the Commodores. That'll be her first foul. Foul number 1 on the Commodores. So inbound now to Horton, and she'll bring the ball across the center line. 7 minutes, 7 seconds to go. 2-2 here in the first quarter. Tries to work it down underneath. And the Commodores stick a hand in there. That's Mariah Harrison. She gets a hand in there trying to knock it away. Now Grenada with the ball, top of the key, going to drive. Dumps it off, stolen away by the Commodores, and there's going to be a foul against number 24, Joseph, for Grenada. That'll be her first and the team first. Now she'll check out, and checking in will be Shimei Lewis. 2-2 here between the Commodores and the Lady Chargers of Grenada. Bringing it across the center line will be Buford. She's going to give it up to Ragsdale. Over to Westbrook, Westbrook right down the lane, has the ball stripped away. She's going in on the ground. And we've got a travel called against Grenada, against Horton. And that'll be a turnover on the Commodore end. So inbound of the basketball. Long cross-court pass over to Ragsdale. Up top to Makira Buford. Makira handles the basketball well. Straight up the middle, dumps it off underneath. Couldn't handle it. Now underneath to the Commodores end is Westbrook, and she's got a basket. And it is 4-2. Commodores with the lead now. Commodores putting the trap on, almost stolen away, knocked down, and stolen away by Makira Buford. No foul call. Makira to the hoop, and good. 6-2, Commodores lead it. The Commodores putting a full court press on the Lady Chargers of Grenada. They break the press, get it across the center line. And now right wing with the ball, being trapped, nowhere to go with it, gives it up underneath. The shot is up, no good from Chamberlain. Rebound, Grenada, she puts it up and in, good. Horton, and Horton has her second bucket. It's 6-4 Commodores. There you see Makira Buford. Kicks it out off the front iron to Ragsdale. And comes away with it. Now stolen away. Throws underneath and stolen by Grenada once again. Straight down the court. Here's coming Grenada. Stops and going to slide just a little bit. Going to wind up being a travel against Grenada. And it'll be a turnover underneath the Commodore basket. Mariah Harrison will throw the ball in. And now Mariah Buford will check in for Kiana Perry. Makira Buford, number 3, will bring the ball across the center line there. Gives it up out top to Westbrook. Westbrook all the way across court to Hairston, back to Westbrook. Westbrook with the ball. Spins, moves straight up the gut. Lays it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Commodores. No good. And foul going to be called against Mariah Hairston, who had the shot right there at it. Couldn't bring it in. It's 6-4 Commodores. And the Lady Chargers will bring it across the center line. Left wing with the ball now. Goes back out top. Kicks it underneath. Stolen away by the Commodores. Coming away with it is Mariah Hairston. She got an opening down the lane. Going to take it straight up. Going to be fouled. The foul's going to be against Horton. Or maybe that was 32. I have to see who the foul was called on. Anyway, the second foul. And that will send Mariah Hairston to the free throw line. Hairston with one foul, no points here tonight. First free throw on the way, good. (7-4) Commodores leading. 4:20 to go. Hairston, second free throw on the way, bounces in and good. So the only score for Grenada is Horton. She has all 4 points. And Grenada now will bring the ball down court. Throws it high, underneath. Bucket is off the front of the iron. Rebound goes up again, no good. And 2 times from right underneath the goal, they couldn't get it in. Ashley Chamberlain couldn't get it in for Grenada. Here comes Makara Buford. Makara spins, throws one up off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound, Grenada. And now we got a call underneath. And we'll see who this one's going to be against. Maybe against Makira Buford, number 3. They're not putting the fouls up on the board. (8-4), 3:54 to go here in the first quarter. Listening along on Rev Sports Radio, and you'll be able to watch it on Big Sky Video all throughout the area. Tomorrow, says Terry Sparks. I'm holding to that. 3-point shot, left wing, good for Grenada. Lott with the basket, the 3-point basket. And the Commodores right back down, and it goes in as Mariah Buford, her first bucket of the night. And they answer the 3 with a 2, 10-7. And the Commodores trying to steal the basketball away. They do. And now we're going to have a block against number 10. That'll be Lott, who just hit the 3. And that should be the 3rd team foul against Grenada. 3 against Lafayette, 3 against Grenada. Inbound the ball underneath. And now we've got a travel on the Commodores. Janae Westbrook travels with the basketball. It'll be a turnover underneath the Commodore basket. Inbound the ball is Grenada. 3:09 to go in the first quarter. 10-7. Commodores on top. Dribbling with the basketball is Horton. Right wing stolen away by the Commodores. That is Mariah Buford, comes away with it, puts it up, and rolls out. Can't hang on to it. Ball loose. She comes away with it. Passes it off. Bucket is good. That is Hairston with the bucket. And she now has 4 points. And the Commodores are up 12-7. Almost close to over and back, but no call. Coming straight up the left side of the lane. Shoots it, no good. The rebound's put up by Lee, and it is good. 12-9 with 2:22 to go. Commodores working the basketball. Left wing takes it. Pull-up jumper from the baseline, and it is good for Buford. Mariah now with 4. And it's 14-9. Trapping in the backcourt. Now they'll break the press and bring it up the right wing out top. And now she's going to be fouled. A couple of different girls over there. Not sure which one the foul is going to be on, if it's going to be on Mariah Hairston or Mariah Buford. A Commodore foul nonetheless. So inbound from the far side of the court. And they'll get it out to Horton, top of the key. Horton will work it around, goes right wing with it. Comes up, pulls up at the baseline. Little pull-up jumper off the back of the iron is good. Horton now has 6, and it's 14-11. Commodores trying to work it down inside and stolen away by Grenada. Turnover, and Grenada will work it up across the court. That will be number 12. That is Jatavia Horton. Horton with 6 points now. She leads the Lady Chargers. Has the ball. Goes down the baseline. Pulls up. Blocked by the Commodores. Comes away with it. Kyra Buford going to bring it down. 1:12 to go. Kicks it out. Looking down inside. A three-point basket off the back of the iron. Kyra Buford right there for the free throw, for the rebound. Puts it up. Going to be kicked out again. Commodores have it. Left wing shot off the outside of the iron, no good, and Grenada comes away with it. And now the Commodores run up trying to steal it away. And going to be a foul on Ragsdale. And 53 seconds to go. 14-10. Commodores on top of Grenada. Horton bringing it down real slow. Now she'll cross half court. And she is picked up by Mariah Buford. Kicks it over to the top of the key, left side, to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line is good as Goldman hits that one. And now they have 4 players that have scored. 14-13, a one-point basket with 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Almost stolen away. Pull-up jumper from the right elbow is good for the Commodores. Mariah Hairston, she now leads the Commodores with 6. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Knocked away by the Commodores, stolen away up to Kyra Buford. Kyra, 2 seconds, puts it up off the glass, and good. Actually, that was Ragsdale, and the bucket will be good. And the Commodores are going to go in leading 18-13. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more Commodore basketball on Rev Sports Radio and Big Sky Video in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Commodore Gym here as the Coach C Classic underway. There you see Kyra Buford, the little guard for the Commodores, has 2 points here as the Commodores are up by 5 in the first quarter. 18-13, just underway. Kind of lobs it in and going to go off the hands of Mariah Buford and be a turnover for the Commodores. And now Grenada will inbound underneath the Commodore basket and give it up to Horton. Horton will walk it slowly across the center line. Now she'll be picked up by Mariah Buford. Goes right wing with it, comes underneath, and is going to be kicking it out. Turnover, and the Commodores will get it. Kyra Buford Bring the ball up. Neither team scored here in the second quarter. Little kind of give and go underneath. And it's going to be up off the side of the iron. No good. And Grenada will come away with a rebound. That was Horton. She'll give the ball up. Top of the key now, right back to Horton. And she'll bring it out top of the key. Gives it up. Left side. Yep. Going to bring it back in right up the middle into the lane. Throws it up off the back of the iron. And good. That was Howard. Her first bucket. And it's 18-15. And you got to reach in against Grenada. Foul on number 11, Howard. 6:46 to go here in the second quarter. 18-15, back and forth game. Tries to get it in. There she does. Works it around now. Left wing. Kicks it out. Back up top over to Ragsdale. Over to Mykyra Buford. Fires up a three. Good. Mykyra Buford with a three. And it's 21-15 with that three-point basket. Grenada going to work it around, trying to get it down inside. Now back out top to Horton. She's looking around now. Throws it back left wing. Over to Howard. Howard goes up top. Kicks it back out to Howard. Fakes it over to Horton now. Horton's going to work it around top of the key. No shot clock in high school basketball, so you can work that thing around all you want. Chamberlain now the jump. No good. Air ball from the right side as Goldman threw one up. Now Horton has the ball back out. Top of the key. Going to go right wing with it. Bounce pass. Looking for somebody. Over to Chamberlain. Puts it on the ground. Pulls up inside the lane off the front of the iron. And good for Chamberlain. Her first bucket. And it's 21-17. Works it inside. Straight up the lane. Kicks it back out. Up top to Mariah Buford. And Mariah's going to take one step too many. And going to be the turnover. And that'll give it to Grenada right underneath the Commodore basket. There you see Trey Pruitt working the camera along courtside tonight. Brian D. Priest up top. So you'll be able to see this game on TV 97 tomorrow here in Oxford. Listening to it live right now on Rev Sports Radio. Kicks it far side. Thought about the three. Takes a step too much and going to travel. Going to be a turnover as Goldman took one step too many. 21-17. Commodores on top with 5 minutes to go in this first half. Working the ball down, kicks it out to Ragsdale. Ragsdale has to pick up her dribble. Mykyra Buford for another three from the left wing, and she nails it. And it is 24. Trying to work it back around. Almost stolen away. Horton going to go inside. Going to have a foul over the back. This one's going to be against Ragsdale. It's going to be her second. For Coach Amy Sutton. Lady Sutton, or Amy Sutton's Lady Commodores. They'll inbound it underneath, and they'll give it up, and off the knee, and still standing out of bounds was Goldman, and the ball kicked right off to her, so a turnover, and it'll go to the Lady Commodore. Westbrook gives it up and now throws it down to Mariah. And Buford's going to take an extra step with it. She's kind of lost control of it. Another turnover. 24-17. Lady Doors on top. moving the ball around. There you see Coach Amy Sutton. Tipped around, comes away from Grenada with the basketball. Now the Commodores are going to come out of the scrum with it. Ragsdale with the steal. Gives it up to Mykyra Buford. She's pushing it up over the left wing. Back to Mykyra. She's going to pull up off the front of the iron. No good on the three. Rebound by Horton. Horton with the basketball. Guarded in the back court by Westbrook. She'll give it up. Right wing. Jump shot. No good. Rebound Commodores. And they'll hand it off to Mykyra Buford. Mykyra pushing it up court real quick. Easy little layup for the Commodores. That's Ragsdale. And Ragsdale now has her 6th point. And Grenada's going to call a timeout. So we'll take a quick 30-second timeout with them as the Grenada Chargers trail the Lafayette Commodores 26-13. We'll take a timeout. Back with more Commodore basketball right here on Rev Sports Radio and Big Sky Video.
Your tools don't need to come in flashy colors. Your mower shouldn't either. Whether you roll it off the trailer or out of the garage, a Grasshopper gives you the no excuses, get it done kind of attitude that drives your day. Grab the controls and get the power to tackle tough terrain with the speed to cut your mowing time in half. Trim, vacuum, mulch, and more. All from a driver's seat that's as comfortable as your favorite pair of faded jeans. The exclusive powerful deck even makes cleanup and storage a snap. So whether you're a pro or just want to mow like one, make your next mower a Grasshopper mower.
I'm Fabio Viviani here to convince you Domino's now has artisan quality pizzas. Wow, spinach and feta, salami. Cut! Sorry, okay. I forgot what the flavor is. Hand-stretched thinner crust.
Thinner crust.
I got tongue twisted.
That'll sell some pizza. Good idea, guys. Look, there's nothing we can do in an ad to prove how good this artisan pizza is, so we're just going to offer it for $7.99. If you try it, you'll be convinced.
Domino's new artisan pizza.
That's much better.
And welcome back to Commodore Gym here as we've got Commodores in action, 26-17. They steal the ball away, and Mykyra Buford has it straight up the middle. Layup off the glass and good. Janae Westbrook with the bucket. And it's 28-17. Commodores on a 6-0 run now with 2:58 to go. Grenada trying to work it around. Three-point jump shot, right wing, no good. Rebound by the Commodores. Ashley Carter with a rebound. Ashley in the game for the first time tonight. Mykyra Buford has the ball straight up the lane, puts a shot up, and good. Mykyra Buford trying to put the Commodores way up top, and now we've got another timeout, so we'll take another timeout with them here. Commodores lead 30-17. Back with more Commodore basketball right here on Rev Sports Radio, Big Sky Video.
The letter X. It's one tough letter, and the only one that stands for something. It's the mark of the unknown factor, the spot of the buried treasure, the model of rugged beauty. But what really sets it apart is its power to multiply everything.
Herb, the new contractor's here.
Nice grasshopper. Thanks. Excuse me. Oh boy, I'm on a grasshopper. Wow, effortless control. Trimming easily with one machine. True zero-turn capability. What a finish. Thanks.
How's the new contractor?
Just great.
Commodores on a 8-0 run now as they have the lead 30-17 with 2:38 to go. Grenada will inbound the basketball underneath the Commodore goal. They'll push it up court and go right wing with it. Back out top now, looking for somebody down underneath. Nobody there. Goldman with the ball back out top. Now over to Horton in the left wing. Horton has been their big scorer most of the night. She gives it up to Lott. Lott goes right wing, back out top to Horton. Horton with the basketball, guarded by Mykyra Buford. Over to Horton, right wing. Trying to bounce pass in. Now Lott has the ball. Back out top to Horton. Now back over to Lott. They're just kind of moving the ball around. I guess a good offense is a better defense against the Commodores. Chamberlain gives it back up to Horton. Now up top to Lott. Goes to the wing with it to Lewis. Little pull-up jumper from the free throw line is no good by Ashley Chamberlain, but she's going to be fouled by Ashley Carter. That'll be Carter's first foul, and we'll have 2 shots as it was on the shot from number 32, Chamberlain. First one is good. Well, there went the 8-0 run for the Commodores. Second free throw on the way. Reynolds in and out, no good. Horton with the rebound. She just throws it up, and Carter's going to come away with the rebound for the Commodores. They'll hand it off to Mykyra Buford. She's going to push it up now. Throws it over to the left wing. Ragsdale has it. Gives it up top underneath, and we've got a foul against, or 3 seconds is going to be the call against the Commodores. And now checking into the game will be Moesha Phillips, and getting a little bit of a break will be Tiffany Ragsdale. Ragsdale's going to check out of the game with 8 points. And now Grenada has it, top of the key. Lott goes right wing with it, and now back up top to Lott, over to the left side to Horton. Horton thought about it, comes up, pulls up, jumper from the baseline, no good. Going to be rebounded by the Commodores. Janae Westbrook will bounce it over to Mariah Buford, back to Westbrook. Shots up, no good. Mariah Buford with the rebound, no good. Now Grenada's going to come away with the rebound, and that's Chamberlain. She's got it. She'll push it up court to Horton. Horton, little leaner, no good, and rebound, and going to have a walk called against Ashley Chamberlain. She come down, good play, come down with a rebound, but just couldn't hold on to the basketball. So 30-18 with 48 seconds to go here in the Coach C Classic at Lafayette High School, as the Commodores are up 12 with 40 seconds to go in the second quarter. There you see Mykyra Buford. She's happy just to kind of watch the ball, or watch the clock. Going to move the ball around a little bit. Now gives it up inside. The ball's going to be loose, knocked around by the Commodores. Out of bounds, going to be called against the Commodores. Janae Westbrook trying to control the basketball, couldn't do it. And now a couple other Lady Commodores. Amanda Wilson will check in, along with number 34 for the Commodores, McIntosh. She'll check into the game. So the starters are going to get some rest here. As for the Commodores, Grenada trying to work the ball around. Lott has it left wing. Long pass across the court. Pulled back out. Up top to Horton. 9 seconds. Horton takes a look at the clock. Back over right side to Lewis. Back to Horton now. Horton goes to the baseline. Going to throw it away, and no good. And that's where we're going to wind up. 30-18. We are at the half. And the Commodores on top here over the Grenada Chargers in the Coach C Classic. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have a special guest join us to talk about the Coach C Classic. We'll be back here in just a few moments with more Commodore basketball on Big Sky Video and Rep Sports Radio. Back right after this.
If you're like me, you take pride in a great-looking lawn. And my pride begins with my ride, a Grasshopper mower. Whether you roll it off the trailer or out of the garage, you'll get the power to effortlessly tackle tough terrain, mow around obstacles, or cut through thick grass and overgrowth. You'll trim, vacuum, mulch, and more, all from a driver's seat that's as comfortable as your favorite pair of jeans. The exclusive Powerfold deck even makes cleanup and storage a snap. Whether you're a pro or just want to mow like one, make a Grasshopper mower your ride and your pride.
For over 25 years, property owners and lawn care professionals have been turning to one mower.
Dave and I have been using these mowers on our properties for years.
You got that right, Harold. Built to last, a Skag is the only mower I'll ever own.
Skag zero-turn mowers cuts our mowing time in half.
Plus, it gets us out of the yard and into the woods for that precious hunting time. With a Skag mower, you can count on high quality, productivity, and value for a lifetime.
Skag, proudly made in the USA by people who hunt and fish just like you.
And welcome back to The Coach C Classic here, joined by my partner Fred Johnson here on the F&R show. And Fred, you're an official out here, and this is a special tournament. It kind of honors Coach Michael Crowther, and one of the things the officials wanted to do, they wanted to kind of give back in this tournament. And what's something that you guys did tonight?
But we're able to get some real guys opportunities to work some national games sometimes. You know, when it means something, you know, of course these games mean something too, but at least they have an opportunity to come out and work and get evaluated and rated by some of the veteran officials. They get an opportunity to call with some of the veteran officials. So we're excited about the opportunity to be able to do that.
Is that something you're doing here tonight? I know she's sitting in the stands. Are you kind of watching these guys a little bit?
Well, you know, I'm not a signer. I have to sign up for regular high school games. And then when we get down to district play, when the games mean something, I want to make sure we got guys out there that can do the job. And this is giving me an opportunity to see a lot of guys at one site. You know, we have to travel around during the week to see them at different sites, but to come here, we've got about 6 games. We've got at least 18 officials.
Right.
And, you know, I got a lot of guys, I know what they can do. So this gives me an opportunity to look at some of those who really don't get high school games to determine if they can handle the heat when the kitchen get hot. And you know to get hot in basketball.
Oh, it does, man. I'm telling you, it's hot up here where we're at. We're at the top of Commodore Gym up here. You see the kind of the weights back here behind us. This is where the football team and the basketball team and the baseball team, they lift a little weights and stuff like that. But it's a little warm up here, but I know down on the court, these girls and these boys are all in shape, but the officials got to be in shape too.
You have to be in shape. And here's the thing, we don't get any rest money. You know, there's a few timeouts during the course of the game, and that's really all we get. And then, of course, our guys are 35, 40, 50 years old. And we're running with kids who are 16, 17, and 18, and sometimes it's difficult. But the great thing about it is, you know, a lot of schools still use two officials.
Right.
It's almost impossible to work a basketball game now with 2 officials. So we've been fortunate enough to use 3 in most of our games, and our guys are excited about it because it gives them a little bit longer they can work.
Well, you and I host a radio talk show right here on Rev Sports Radio every day, Monday through Friday, from 9 to 10. And we had Drew Tyler on earlier in the week, the head coach of the Oxford Charger boys basketball team, who I'm just a little short in their game right before this one. But he talked about Michael Crowther, and I know you knew Michael Crowther. I've known Coach Crowther, and it's a really special deal the way they honor him.
You know, Ronnie, I grew up in Como, Mississippi, and Michael is actually from Coldwater.
Yep.
His dad coached Coldwater High School when I played, and of course we knew Michael as a small child. And then I moved away and come back. He's the head basketball coach at Lafayette High School. A personal friend of mine, knew the guy well. He did great things for this school. He did great things for the kids, and it's amazing how they honor him and keep his name going. And his mom and dad is on the committee that selects students from 4 schools: Coldwater, Oxford, Lafayette, and then Northwest Rankin. Of course, Northwest Rankin is where he was when he tragically lost his life.
I said Madison Central earlier, and I meant Northwest.
Yeah, Northwest Rankin is where he was when he tragically lost his life. So I think that's great, and they give these kids an opportunity to go to college. And these don't have to be athletes; they're just kids in the school who exemplify, a certain amount of excellence.
Well, I was honored to know him, a man of principle and a great guy. It was a lot of fun being around him, and it's just a great honor the way they do it here. And some pretty good basketball games so far today.
But when you look around and you see the people who are here, Ronnie, Jeff Ness is here, the superintendent is here, a lot of Oxford people are here, and they bring administrators from other schools, and it's just, it's great that we can keep the legacy on, and a lot of the Fed people are here. And then of course we got one more game coming up, but I think when you look at the attendance, I think the attendance may be up a little bit from last year.
Yeah, it's been a good crowd here. Across the way over there, you see a lot of those folks at Grenada. Grenada's the only team left tonight on the visitor side. The girls right now trail 30-18 at the half. The boys, you saw just a few minutes ago out stretching and on the court, getting ready to take on the boys here and when this game's over. But it's a nice crowd. The Chargers brought an awesome crowd with them for their game. And, it's just a great opportunity to raise some money and a good cause.
Ronnie, it costs money to produce a game. It costs money to broadcast a game. So we have to thank Rev Sports Radio for what they're doing for the Lafayette Commodores and what they're doing for the Coach C Classic. This actually kicked off the basketball season for Rev Sports Radio. So, you know, you have an opportunity to thank somebody, you know, because it costs money to get this broadcast in, and they're doing it. We're excited about it. You know, most of the time when you do something like this, it costs more to produce it than you're making profit. So that's also some money, and what this brings for the advertising, that kind of stuff. You know, it's great, and I think it's one of those opportunities. The community has an opportunity to give something back. This is what we're doing as officials.
Yeah, and you know, Big Sky Video is we've been here all season long with Commodore football, and we're going to be doing, I think, 6 or 8 basketball games. We're looking at picking up some baseball games as the season goes on, once baseball gets started. But it's a labor of love, because you're definitely not going to get rich doing it.
Hey, we want to thank Big Sky Video for doing what they're doing, because I'm able to use some of their broadcasts and some of the games that you guys produce to evaluate officially I don't get a chance to see. So Big Sky Video, keep up the good work, and anything we can do, you give us a call.
Well, we're here at the half as the Commodores and the Grenada Chargers are doing battle. Fred Johnson joining me here, my partner on the F&R show, every Monday morning, every Tuesday morning, every weekday morning from 9 to 10. Also, the Sports Roundup every Monday night from Irie, from 6 to 8 o'clock right there, along with Keith Patterson. And I think Keith got his feet wet a little bit out here tonight.
He's in here somewhere running. We're trying to work on a big time announcement at Sports Roundup on a Monday night. So y'all stay tuned.
Yeah, so we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back. Thanks, Fred, for joining me. And we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more Commodore basketball right here on Big Sky Video, Rev Sports Radio. Back right after this.
The letter X. It's one tough letter, and the only one that stands for something. It's the mark of the unknown factor, the spot of the buried treasure, the model of rugged beauty. But what really sets it apart is its power to multiply everything.
And welcome back to Commodore Gym. I want to thank Fred Johnson for joining us here at the half. Rev Sports Radio, Big Sky Video, bringing you Commodore basketball here, getting set to get the second half underway between the Lady Commodores and the Lady Chargers. 30 to 18. Commodores up 12, moving the basketball around over to Horton now. Grenada trying to start the second half off with a little bit of success as they're trail 12 inside of Chamberlain. She's going to put one up off the glass and going to go off the hands of the Commodores. Tiffany Ragsdale out of bounds, so it'll be Grenada basketball. And now they'll inbound it underneath their own goal out top now. Swinging around the lot over to Horton. Horton looking underneath, back out top the lot. Right wing and over to Howard. Back the lot. Just working the basketball around now over down inside of Chamberlain. Chamberlain trying to dribble baseline. Going to put a shot up off the iron. No good. And rebound Westbrook. Here comes Makaira Buford. Going to push it up court. Left wing now. Down inside. And too hard off the glass was Westbrook with a shot. And no score here. Nobody scored to start the second half. Jonathan Grantham, bring me some water. Thank you, John. A little off the front of the iron was Chamberlain. And 30 to 20 now. Commodores with the basketball. Makaira Buford out top. A lot of folks out here at Commodore Gym Night giving us a lot of help. I think our superintendent to be Adam Pugh as the Commodores trying to move it around underneath and have a foul call. We're having some issues getting on tonight with the security. And Superintendent Adam Pugh took care of that, got us on the air, and we want to thank him. Jeff Nelson, the outgoing athletic director here at Lafayette High School. Down there tonight. Free throw on the way, good. Tiffany Ragsdale with her 9th point. Second free throw on the way. Too hard off the back of the iron. Controlled by Grenada. Pushing it up the court. Watt with it. Now she'll give it up. Top of the key to Horton. To the right wing, trying to go underneath. Going to be kicked out of bounds by the Commodores. Ragsdale. Commodores up 31-20 with 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Up top, three-point shot on the way, air ball, hit the bottom of the net, and that was it. Commodores come away with it. Ragsdale, she'll give it up to Buford. Almost stolen away, knocked out of bounds by Grenada as Howard knocks it out of bounds, and now the Commodores will inbound it. Gives it up to Kiana Perry, back out. Three-point shot, in and out, no good. Kyra Buford couldn't get it. Rebound by the Commodores, shot up, no good. And now Grenada will bring it down court. And going to be a foul against Ragsdale. I believe that's going to be number 3 on Ragsdale. Ragsdale right now has 9 points behind Kyra Buford, who has 10. Now Grenada will inbound it. First foul of the half. Going to bounce the ball around now. Horton has it. Baseline. Picks it up and going to throw it away. She was trying to hit underneath Rodnisha Lee, trying to hit her underneath the basket, but she kind of threw the ball away to where she couldn't get to it. And now Commodores will have the ball down court on Kyra Buford. Now right wing, back out top to McKyra. Right wing, three-point shot on the way. Good for Mariah Hairston. So Hairston now with 9 points. That's her first bucket since the first quarter. And it's 34-20. Trying to work it down underneath. Right at in the lane. They're going to have a foul. I believe it's going to be against Perry. Waiting on the official call from the referee. That's who it's going to be. Against Kiana Perry. Her second foul. 4:58 to go here in the third quarter. Commodores up 34-20. Grenada inbounded underneath their own basket. Gives the ball up. Top of the key to Goldman. Goldman going to work the ball. Now picks it up, almost stolen away by Kyra Buford. And now off the feet of a Grenada Charger. The ball's on the ground. Going to be a jump ball. Be controlled by the Commodores. Possession arrow pointing to the Commodores, so they will inbound it. Right in front of the Grenada bench. It'll be Mariah Hairston will inbound to Kyra Buford. 34-20 Commodores lead as Buford will bring it across. Gives it off to Hairston underneath. Tries to drive the lane, throws a shot up with Westbrook off the bottom of the glass, out of bounds. And the ball will go to, well, they're going to give it to the Commodores off of a Grenada Charger. Inbound the ball now. Up top to Kyra Buford. McKyra, right wing, three-point shot on the way, off the iron, no good. Rebound by the Commodores. Puts it up, no good. Ball's being bounced around, and going to be a foul against the Commodores. Mariah Hairston had the bead on the three, couldn't hit it. And the rebound, Janae Westbrook couldn't control it, and a foul against Lafayette. 34-20 with 4:11 to go in the third quarter. Moving the basketball around now. Right wing. Gives it up top. Pull-up jumper. Now going to throw it in the lane, looking down, and can bounce pass inside. No good. Stolen away by the Commodores. Pushing it up court very fast. And the ball is up, and it is in. Westbrook hits it and draws the foul. Gets the and one. A good play there by Janae Westbrook. Now she'll go to the free throw line, 36-20. Free throw on the way, good. So she got it. Now with 7 points, 37-20. Commodores up 17 with 3:48 to go here in the girls' game. Boys will follow right after this one. Knocked out of bounds by the Commodores, Mariah Hairston. Gonna inbound it. Lott's got it. Right back underneath. Tries it. Blocked by the Commodores. Now foul called as Joseph went up, and the foul's going to be called against number 10. That's Mariah Buford. That's her first. And the 2 shots now for Grenada. First one on the way, off the back of the iron, no good. Joseph, second shot on the way. This one rattles around and drops. And Joseph with her first point of the night. And now we're going to have a timeout, so we'll take a timeout with them as the Commodores lead this one 37-21. We'll take a timeout. Back with more right here on Rev Sports Radio. Big Sky Video back right after this.
Your tools don't need to come in flashy colors. Your mower shouldn't either. Whether you roll it off the trailer or out of the garage, a Grasshopper gives you the no excuses, get it done kind of attitude that drives your day. Grab the controls and get the power to tackle tough terrain with the speed to cut your mowing time in half. Trim, vacuum, mulch, and more. All from a driver's seat that's as comfortable as your favorite pair of faded jeans. The exclusive powerful deck even makes cleanup and storage a snap. So whether you're a pro or just want to mow like one, make your next mower a Grasshopper mower.
And welcome back to Commodore Gym here. Commodores on top, 37-21. You're listening here right here on Rev Sports Radio, and you'll be able to watch on Big Sky Video. Commodores fast breaking. Throws the ball up off the side of the iron. No good. That was Mariah Buford. Now Makira Buford for a three. Top of the key. Off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound controlled by Grenada as Lee comes away with it. 3 minutes, 16 seconds to go. Grenada trying to get back into this one. Joseph, pull-up jumper, no good from inside the lane. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Grenada. Tried to save it was Leah. She couldn't do it. And now under the basket, Mariah Hairston will inbound to Mariah Buford. Makira Buford. Over to Westbrook. Down to Mariah Buford. Back out top to Makira Buford. There's some Bufords on this team, folks. Over to Mariah Buford. Three-point shot. Good. Nope, on the line. Only going to give her a 2. So now she's got 6, and it's 39-21. Working it around down underneath. Foul going to be called on Ashley Carter of the Commodores. That's her second. 2:41 to go. Grenada will inbound it right underneath their own basket. There you see the camera shot from Brian D. Priest up top up here with me. It'll be stolen away by the Commodores. Threw it right to the Commodores. Janae Westbrook comes away with it, controls it over to Makira Buford. Makira splits the lane, puts a shot up, good, draws the and one. Makira Buford with her 12th point of the night, and she'll go to the free throw line. With 2:30 to go, Commodores are up 20, 41-21. You see Makira at the line, push the free throw up, in and out, no good. Rebound controlled by the Commodores. Over to Mariah Buford. She's going to put a shot up off the front of the iron, no good. And we got a travel on the rebound by Leah. And it'll be a turnover. And it's 41-21 with 2:22 to go. And Pittman will check in along with Robinson for Grenada. Checking out will be Leah and Joseph. Commodores will inbound. Makira Buford going to put up a three. Good. 44-21 as Makira Buford with the three-point shot nails it. And now Grenada working around. Pull-up jumper, right wing, air ball. Controlled by Lafayette. Here comes Makira Buford with the basketball. Straight down the middle now. She'll have to give it up. Going to pull it out. Pull up for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Commodore. Shot is up, no good. Tipped around, rebound, Grenada. Grenada will bring the ball down court. Dribbling around with the ball, almost stolen away now, is Evan Lott. Lott gives it up underneath, and it's in. Basket is good by Robinson. Stolen away by Grenada real quick. 44-23. And now they give up the basketball, right wing. Quick pass. Over to the left wing now. Back out top to Lott. Lott gives it up to Howard. Howard bounce passes it into Robinson. Tries to put a shot up. Going to be blocked by the Commodores. Number 25, Buck. First time I think we might have called her name tonight. Little bounce to Mariah Buford, and it is off the glass and good for Mariah Buford. She now has 8, and it's 46-23. Working down inside, turn around off the glass, no good for Robinson. Rebound, Mariah Buford gives it up to Makira Buford. Now same thing, right off the glass again, and good. It looked just like a replay. As Makira Buford gives it up to Mariah Buford, and it's 48-23. Now Grenada's trying to work it down inside to Robinson. Pull-up jumper from the right elbow, no good. And going to go out of bounds. Commodores with the ball. 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lafayette will bring the ball in. Now checking out will be Makira Buford. Checking in for Makira will be number 34, McIntosh. McIntosh will have the ball, bring it down court. And now she'll throw it right back to Mariah Hairston. Hairston will bring it across the center line. And now we've got a whistle on the far side of the court. Going to be a block. It's like number 3 against. That'll be Pittman. And a foul on Grenada. Well, not going to be a travel. A little confused here myself, so called a foul, and now they're going to give the ball up to Grenada. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Pull-up jumper, top of the key. Good. The three-point basket is good. Lott hits it as time expires, and it is 48-26 after 3. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a minute with more Commodore basketball right here on Rep Sports Radio, Big Sky Video.
The letter X. It's one tough letter, and the only one that stands for something. It's the mark of the unknown factor, the spot of the buried treasure, the model of rugged beauty. But what really sets it apart is its power to multiply everything.
And welcome back to Commodore Gym, getting set to start the fourth quarter. 48-26. Commodores will inbound the basketball to get the fourth quarter started. Move the basketball around. Kyra Buford has it, top of the key now. Long cross-court pass, three-point shot from the left wing is good. That is Mariah Hairston. And Hairston with the three-point bucket. And it's 51-26. Working around down into Robinson. The shot is up. The foul's going to be called against the Commodores. Alicia Phillips. Be a shooting foul, and that'll send Robinson to the line for Grenada. First one is good. Second one is good. So 51-28. Have to get my producer engineer Terry Sparks up here with me in just a minute, trying to help me out with some things going on. There's a three-point shot, right wing. Makyra Buford. Makyra now with 18. And it's 54-28. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. And we'll be back with more Commodore basketball. They lead 54-28 here on Rev Sports Radio. Big Sky Video back right after this.
We know it's hard to believe Domino's now has artisan pizzas. We've got some creative ideas on how to prove it. We could have gotten a celebrity chef.
A hand-stretched thinner crust. Cut.
We could have shown some cliched Italian scene.
Oh, salami.
Cut. We could get a talking walrus that looks like Abraham Lincoln if we thought that would convince you. It's an ad. Look, there's nothing we can do to prove how good our new artisan pizza is. So we're just going to offer it for $7.99. If you try it, you'll be convinced.
We canceled the walrus. Pack them up.
Oh, man.
For over 25 years, property owners and lawn care professionals have been turning to one mower.
Dave and I have been using these mowers on our properties for years.
You got that right, Harold. Built to last, a Skag is the only mower I'll ever own.
Skag zero-turn mowers cuts our mowing time in half.
Plus, it gets us out of the yard and into the woods for that precious hunting time. With a Skag mower, you can count on high quality, productivity, and value for a lifetime.
Skag, proudly made in the USA by people who hunt and fish just like you.
There you see Coach Amy Sutton and the Commodore girls, 7:10 to go, and they lead it 54-28. And getting set here to get it started back as Coach Sutton will send her girls out. 54-28 with 7:10 to go in the ball game. Got the boys coming up next. The Commodore boys got their season kicked off last night with a loss at Tupelo, their first game of the season. Grenada, a three-point shot on the way off the front of the iron, no good. Going to have over the back call against Pittman. And the Commodores will have it. And they'll bring it down court. And Makyra Buford will bring it across. Throws it around back to Makyra now. She's going to pull up jumper left elbow. No good. Too hard. Rebound Grenada. Throw it away. They'll come away with it. it's going to be thrown out of bounds as the Commodores were trying to knock it back in. Steps on the line. Now they'll inbound it underneath, out top. And has to throw it away before she falls down now. Top of the key, going to go right wing with it. Slides a foot now, pull up jumper from the right elbow, no good. Over the back call. This one will go against Robinson. And the Commodores will have the ball. 54-28 Commodores. Not a whole lot of scoring going on in this one in the fourth quarter as of yet. Kyra Buford trying to walk them out to her, passing the ball around. Has the ball now. Back to McKyra. Loses it. Grenada's going to come away with it. Lott has the ball. Going down court now. She's going to lose control of it. Going to be blocked as the shot was put up from the back. But Grenada comes away with the basketball. Now they'll work it around, and Commodores come away with it. Down the court is Mariah Buford, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. Who it's against, number 11. That'll be Howard. Couple of Lady Chargers about set to check in. And a couple of girls will check out, Howard being one of them, along with Robinson for Grenada. At the line, shooting the free throw will be Mariah Buford. First one on the way, good. Mariah Buford with her 11th point. And it's 55-28. Second free throw on the way, good as well. So 56 as Buford now has 12. Work it down inside now, trying to get it underneath to Pittman. She's going to put it up, no good. Commodores come away with a rebound. Kyra Buford pushing the ball up the court. Left wing, three-point shot for the Commodores off the iron, no good. As Hairston shot that one, rebound by the Commodores, put back up, no good. As McIntosh just was losing her balance, just trying to throw it up. Hopefully she could hit something, no good. Stolen away by the Commodores. That's Mariah Buford. Easy little layup, and it is good. And it is 58-28. Buford now with 14. 30-point lead for the Commodores. 58-28 for the Lady Dwarfs. Grenada working it around. Throws it up. Foul going to be called against Phillips. It'll be a two-shot foul. And that'll send Joseph to the free throw line. 58-28. You see the score in the box on the TV screen if you're watching. If not, if you're listening on the radio, it's 58-28. First free throw, no good. Joseph, second free throw will be on the way. And it is no good as well. Commodores get the rebound. Now McKyra Buford's going to push it up over to Mariah Buford. Right back to McKyra. Is going to put one off the glass. No good. Rebound. Commodores, but they lost it. Grenada now has it. There's a trap. And stolen away by the Commodores. And the bucket is up. And it is good. That is McIntosh with her first bucket of the night. So there you see McIntosh. (60-28). Grenada trying to work the ball around. Pull up jumper from the left wing. No good, and controlled by Mariah Buford. Mariah's going to bring the ball up left side of the court. Bounce pass over to McKyra Buford. Kicked off a foot, up and in. And it is 62, and Mariah Buford now Myra Buford with 20. 62-28 with 3.5 to go. Ball going to be thrown away, kicked away by Lafayette. 3 subs coming in for the Commodores. Number 25, Selena Buck. Number 14 is Janae Westbrook. And number 21 is Everett, Brianna Everett. So out of the game will be the Bufords, along with Harrison. And these girls are still putting the defense on them, so not missing a whole lot out of the first teamers. Going to bounce past the right wing. Throws it down inside to Pittman. She's going to go up with a shot, and a foul's going to be called against the Commodores. Commodores on a 16-0 run. Well, they're not allowed. They're on an 11-0 run. Can't read my own writing. Free throw up and no good. They missed their last 3 in this quarter. Quita Pittman. Second free throw on the way and too hard off the back of the glass. Rebound by the Commodores, and they're going to just throw it away. Couldn't control it. She's just trying to get rid of it. That was Buck, and she missed Westbrook with the pass. A couple of Lady Chargers are going to check in as Pittman will check out now. Inbound the ball. Gives it over left side to Horton. Oh, that's Lott. Right wing, 15-foot jump shot, no good. The rebound by Robinson. The shot is up, and she's going to travel before she can get it. And another turnover, 3:01 to go. And number 11 is checked in. That's Howard for Grenada. Checks in for number 15, Lewis. Westbrook will give the ball up as she crosses. Now she has it back. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Westbrook puts the ball on the ground. Bounce pass, right side. Ball's up, no good. Rebound by the Commodores. Put up and in by Phillips. And that is her first bucket of the night. So it is 64. .13-0 run as Grenada is trying to get back in the game, and they can't score. Commodores with the basketball. Westbrook brings it across the center line. Gets to the elbow, turns around, stolen away by Grenada. That's Lott. And it's going to be a foul call against the Commodores. That'll be McIntosh with the foul. The layup was no good. And now with 2:07 to go, that'll send Haven Lott to the free throw line. (64-28), 2:07 to go. Free throws up and good. 13-0 run is over for the Commodores. Number 12 checks in for the Commodores. That's Amanda Wilson. And checking out was Janae Westbrook. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Grenada, puts a shot up and no good. Going to have another foul underneath against the Commodores. The clock definitely not running right now as we're shooting a bunch of free throws. Commodores on top, 64-29 here in the girls' game. First free throw, no good. Boys' game starting about 10 minutes. Once this one ends, we'll have about 10 minutes. Second free throw is good. So Leah with the basket. And now the Commodores have it. Another turnover by the Commodores. Pushing it up the court. And going to bounce pass it out of bounds and a turnover for Grenada. 1:49 to go. Commodores up 34, 64-30. And now Grenada's going to go back and get in that 1-2-2 zone and watch the Commodores try to run some clock out. Throw in to the lane, pick up jumper is going to be no good. Rebound goes to Grenada. The shot was Wilson that come away with the shot. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Commodores and going to run out of bounds as she tried to save it. But throws it back in. Grenada will have the ball with 1:24 to go in the fourth quarter. 64-30. Lady Commodores on top. You're on Ref Sports Radio, Big Sky Video. Grenada has the ball right wing. That's Howard. She goes inside to Robinson. Back out to Howard. Howard, bounce pass. Over to Hubbard. Hubbard, long pass. Over to Lott, right wing. Kicks off the glass. No good. Three-point shot was no good. Under a minute. 58 seconds to go. Commodores have the ball. Driving. Stop. Pull up jumper. Right elbow off the front of the iron. No good. Grenada comes away with a rebound. That's Lott. Going straight down, puts it up, no good, no foul call. Rebound by the Commodores Everett. They're pushing it up the court. Over to McIntosh, who lost the ball. And the Commodores are going to run it out of bounds. And it'll be Grenada's basketball, 33 seconds to go. 64-30 as the Commodores on a 16-6 run here in the fourth quarter. And now the Commodores will come away with the loose ball. And they'll bring it down court. Time is about to run out. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Commodores with the basketball, top of the key. Wilson, she'll give it up. Jump shot left wing off the side of the glass. No good. Rebound, and the Commodores are going to come away with a 64-30 win here in the first game for the Commodores tonight in the Coach C Classic. And we will now take a timeout. We'll come back and we'll have boys action in about 10 minutes. And we'll be taking a few commercial breaks. Back right after this.